Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. We're gonna go meet with our new friends, Matt and Sara. Almost time to go. All right, guys, in the car of my new buddy Matt and his wife Sara in the back. All right, guys. So, Matt, you and I met through Instagram.
Exactly.
You answered my request, and I thank you for answering my request and agreeing to take me around and taking me to tennis places and tennis facilities that you used to teach at. So Matt, have you always driven on the right side?
Most of my life.
Oh yeah.
Unless when I was in the US, was so difficult because I'm left-handed myself.
Oh, okay.
So I can't drive the stick shift.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Everything's
weird.
backwards.
Yeah.
All right, so Matt, where are we heading right now?
We are heading toward one of our city codes. Our city is called Kogane.
Kogane.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, we are just so lucky that our city especially has, I think it's around 20 tennis courts. One has a Sara court. So that's where I'm excited to show you guys. And this is all public, as I said. All reservations and payments of the tennis courts are all done online, and it's first come first service that you get on the court. Yeah.
How many days can you book in advance?
Sarah,
you have to apply that lottery first.
Oh.
Yes, it's very popular, this one, so you have to apply lottery like 1 month before.
at least.
You can book 1 month out?
No, you apply because there are like thousands of people applying.
Okay.
And they do like a raffle system, and if your name comes up, then you get to book the courts and pay for the courts.
What?
Because we're living in one of the most dense city in the whole world, right?
I see.
So even though we have a lot of tennis courts, just because of the population that we have, it's just we can't cater for everybody, right?
Okay.
It's
So
pretty
the good,
reasonable.
the good,
Reasonable, this one.
right? The good thing is every tennis court, my lessons too, are all 2 hours. You get 2 hours. Not very rare you can book a court for an hour. So, which is good. So yeah, it's not readily available. The tennis courts, unless you go to a private court and pay much more.
All right, let's go take a look at the courts.
Sure.
Wait, listen.
Waiting area.
Oh, this is the waiting area. That's cool. Washrooms in here. So those are the 16 courts and the configurations.
The 16th court is the Sara court.
Oh, wow.
So I'll show you.
Okay. So be my guide. Hold on, a quick question here.
Sure.
Is that rice? Is that rice?
No, that's specific sand.
Oh.
And that one is, I think that is for anti-snow.
Oh.
This one is the sand.
Got it.
This one is they're getting ready for shovel just in case it snows.
Oh, it snows out here?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's not like not huge.
Oh.
So now these are all the courts. Pretty good condition. All the courts are.
So this looks like some kind of a carpet.
Yeah, the astroturf or the artificial grass. Yes.
Ah.
That's the one I'm in as well. as my sub business.
I see. That's right.
It comes in very all different qualities and all different
Grades.
types, grades, yeah,
Ah.
speed. Good for kids, right? Going to the park.
Oh. Oh, so this is center court. Wow.
It's pretty
Oh, it's great. Look at
pretty
this.
long, right? I mean, they have a lot of space.
It's real center court here.
It's not easy to teach here because you have to go out, pick up the balls.
Oh gosh.
But match-wise, it's pretty good to play matches here.
Where's the mowers?
Which one?
The ball mowers.
No, they don't. They don't have it here. Because it's public, right? If it was private, obviously they have it.
So Matt, tell me, where are the grandstands? There are people to watch?
But there are no grandstands here.
Oh, there's no
This is-
grandstands.
Yeah, because it's public.
Oh, I got it.
That's one of the reasons why they are
So-
not attracting that way.
So in America, they hold, hold on a second.
Actually, sometimes if they do have a bigger matches, they do have bleachers set up,
Oh, I see.
portable bleachers set up, and because we have a lot of high school and university championships.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like in America, this kind of reminds me of my Goldman Tennis Center in Golden Gate Park, San Francisco, where the center court has some grandstands because they hold like the San Francisco City Championship there.
Okay.
So once a year, one men's winner, one women's winner. Coach Andrew actually played in that the last couple years and got to like the round of 16. So, but yeah, it's this kind of reminds me of those courts over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's been approved. I think recently by ITF has been approved. It has been approved by ITF already, but I think ATP will approve it as well because I don't think it's a big deal if they had big tournaments on this kind of surface. Right? Do they have it in the US? I mean, like how popular do you think these courts would be?
I mean, carpet-wise, I only know of maybe one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's usually clay or hard court. Most of the time, it's going to be hard court.
yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a person like yourself to distribute the stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Huh? That's,
It's not that popular over there because I guess maintenance of it. You know, like the hard court, you just come out, you fill the holes and throw a layer on top and throw back lines and color it and you're good to
Sure,
go.
sure.
You know, over this stuff would. Yeah. Actually, let me ask you this: how long does the carpet last?
yeah, I was hoping you would ask me that. It all depends. It's so disciplined. So every time a customer plays, they brush the court before the
Oh.
next customer comes. So
I see.
it's the player's responsibility to do that. So if you do that, I think maximum 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, 20,
Wow.
at least 20 years. And it's really good for business because regardless of how much rain you have, unless you have a huge puddle of rain, then you have to stop. Otherwise, you don't have to really stop. I mean, so it's good for businesses as well because you really don't have to stop playing because on hard courts, even a drizzle, you might have to stop, right?
Right.
Just because of
because it's slick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for injuries and stuff like that, right?
So carpet, the water just goes through. So it
oh yeah,
wouldn't be
because it's
slippery?
sand, right? You know the
Right.
The benefit of sand, right?
Right. So it's sand underneath the carpet,
Sand, it's
or sand above the carpet.
the turf is like pokey hairs coming out, right? And in between those pokey hairs is where you fill up the sand goes in.
Oh, I see. So it's
Right.
just like a football, like AstroTurf from football.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's majority of the sand, which is how can I say infilled, are there not only for making sure that the ball bounces the way you want it to bounce, it's mostly there to protect you from rain.
Gotcha.
So that, as a business, you can continue selling your hourly tennis courts rather than
Gotcha.
saying, oh my god, it's rained here, now I have to take a squeegee out and squeegee.
Oh.
Even after the squeegee too, you are not really ready to step on the court because it might be still slippery, right?
Got it.
Here, I mean, unless it's huge rain, you just carry on playing all day long.
This is crazy.
See, ground level looks much nicer.
Yeah, look at that.
See, it's wet, so, and it's also quite old already, but it's still not too bad. When it's dry,
Oh,
when it's
slippery. Kind of slippery,
yeah,
actually.
because especially on the sides.
Yeah. That's, but there's drainage here too.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool. Great.
The older folks, if they played on this, it's so much easier on their body.
Right. Wow, that's cool that you can literally. This feels like you're walking on the center court. Jesus.
True, right? Yeah.
That's crazy. So this is interesting to me. I've never, this is the second time today that I've seen 5 people on a court.
No, there are many more. Sometimes we can have like 15, 16 of them on a court.
On one court.
On one court. Yeah.
Wow.
So they wouldn't restrict as long as they don't become a nuisance to the neighbor.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's because it's a family affair, right?
Right.
So those kind of things. So you want to see the brush? Want to close up?
Oh, sure. Let's take a look at the brush.
Like a regular brush.
It's like a... Oh, wow. Is that made out of like bamboo?
Straws, yeah.
Straws or bamboo. Wow.
Good, nicely covered. So it's worth the money,
Yeah.
worth the time. So obviously they'll play and not go away. They'll play and go have a good time at the park
Have a good... Yeah.
for the day. Yeah, it goes all the way that side. So most people who comes to Japan wouldn't think that Japan has a facility like this, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks so compact. Everything is
Exactly. Everything's tight.
so tight, right?
They think of Tokyo Station, man.
Yeah. Coming out of all these trains, going into Tokyo Station and trying to exit and all that.
Exactly.
Here is just so open.
Right.
So especially if you have a barbecue somewhere around this area, it's so much fun.
So how's the culture out here in tennis? Is it easy to find tennis buddies?
If you play bigger tournaments, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's just actually I figured it out just a week ago after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis players are mostly nerds, right?
Yes.
They don't like other people.
Correct.
That's why we play tennis, right? So it's not really easy to. It's easier for like a weaker players to know a pro, and they want to become more like I want to know the pro. But from the other side, it's not easy because they are nerds.
Mm.
They don't like to mingle too much. Those kind of things,
I got you. What about like in America? When I was growing up, I used to be able to hang out at my neighborhood park, and I would pick up like maybe 6 or 7 singles or doubles games just from the people hanging out there. I would have to, I would play kids, I would play seniors, I would play whoever, like pick up games for doubles.
Yes.
Is there such a thing like that?
Yes, but quite rare.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in a way, very rare. And now COVID has brought good and not so good. Good because there are more people influenced to go out play sports. Not good is they don't like to be around other people because the excuse is, oh, we will catch COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, I didn't want to go to my lesson on Friday. I was not feeling good at all, but I knew one of the ladies will make a birthday cake for me. So I didn't want to disappoint, right?
Mm.
So I went in, I was giving the ladies high five, and they were like, no, it's COVID.
Is there like a community board or some type of place where you can sign up to meet other people?
Now they have sites,
okay.
online sites. Like you want to go play a tournament or just catch, let's say a hitting partner that you want to, you're looking for a hitting partner and you want to catch up with those kind of players.
Mm-hmm.
There are sites that you can register.
I see.
And go meet them.
I got you. Is that local site or is that a national site?
Local site.
Local site.
Yeah, which is really good. You know, it was quite rare. So amazing. This I think this all started after COVID.
Right.
Yeah. And as I was telling you, Japan is the society itself is like they are 1/3 of the population is over 65, right? So there are a lot of aged citizens who love to do certain things outside,
Mm-hmm.
but they are unaware of how to do it, right?
Right.
So these little sites and stuff like that really helps them explore.
Sure.
Yeah.
Meet new people.
Meet new people.
Yeah.
Explore. Of course, there are some people who don't like to be talked or spoken to.
Right.
But a lot of them have this opportunity. They rather go and meet somebody who they don't know than knowing somebody.
Oh,
sometimes.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because they really don't have to share anything.
Matt, how did you wind up out here in Japan?
Well, I used to work for this tennis management company called PBI.
Peterborough Wash.
Peterborough Wash. And after traveling to a few places around the world, I ended up in Guam. That's where I met my wife, Sara. And then I moved to Japan right after that. And what made me move to Japan was basically Sara. But when I was about 18, 19 years old, first country I visited out of Fiji was Japan. I came as a player. And I kind of fell in love with the whole country during that time. So I always thought of one day maybe I should try to live here. It just so happened that the dream did take some time, but it did come to avail.
Wow.
So to speak.
Your dream is the same as my dream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I
Come
want
to
to live
Japan?
out here in Japan.
Oh, you have us. Just let us know when you need anything. So I had nobody here. You need somebody to really push the buttons here.
Oh, definitely. Especially if I don't speak the language.
Then you have Sara better. Sara is good in getting to talk to people.
So how did you start in tennis?
Tennis is I was just coincidence. I was playing soccer and cricket a lot, and most of my rich students in my class used to talk about tennis, but I never knew what tennis was until my brother started to play tennis, and by looking at him kind of encouraged me to try it. And once I tried, I was very bad at it at the beginning, but once I tried it, I just fell in love with it and never looked back. And I think I was about 15 years old at that time.
So how far did you get in your playing career?
I was 23, 24 when I retired. I took a retirement from tennis because I knew it was too late to further advance my tennis. So I played for national team. I played as far as Davis Cup kind of level, but I quickly decided that going into professional coaching would be the wiser way. So the quicker I can invest my time into becoming a teaching pro would best suit me, because it was my choice and I didn't seek support from my family. So financial burden was there. So I had to really make a decision of how I want my life course to be without, asking anybody for any financial.
Sure. But you got pretty far in your playing career, right? You got a
Yeah.
bronze medal as a doubles player in the national team of Fiji.
So yeah, those things are okay, but those achievement and those level tournament wouldn't feed me,
Right.
because it wasn't. I mean, you get all your travel paid and stuff like that, but it's not. At the end of the day, it doesn't feed you to make a living, right? So I think now, if you play Davis Cup, depending on the level of Davis Cup you're playing, you get a pretty hefty perk. But back on during those days, it was just it was pretty much nothing, except all your expenses were paid.
Got it.
Which was important anyways.
Right. So you got to live out, part of your tennis dream.
Oh yeah, I have no regrets. I'm glad that I chose to be a teaching pro, and that really took a lot of time and investment in putting my effort in learning. I mean, being a good player and teaching something and really learning about in details are two different things, right?
Definitely.
Like anybody can prescribe you a medicine to get better with your cold, but a real good doctor knows what he's talking about and what is good for you, right?
Definitely. All right, so Matt, where are we going?
We are going to one of the tennis meccas of Tokyo. Well, I haven't been here recently. When I used to be here, they used to have 20 out courts and 9 indoors. But I've heard recently they have taken some courts out because they have some other owners that have bought the land.
Oh.
But this is one of the places here in Tokyo where they host bigger events, because it's complete with tennis courts. And the surface is such that they are able to host good events all throughout the year, except for now during the winter season. So I'm assuming they have about 6 to 9 indoor courts, where most of the courts are used for teaching during the week, and the out courts are obviously for rental and for tournament use.
I see.
Yeah.
So this was where you first worked when you first arrived in this
prefecture.
Right.
Yeah. It was really fun. I had very little knowledge of the local language or the culture itself, but it opened my eye in terms of what they meant by calling themselves a tennis school, and how students pay their monthly subs and what the expectations are and stuff like that. So that was an eye opener for me. Yeah.
Got it. So like you're paying for a tennis clinic for the month.
Exactly. And if you are unable, because most of them are like they have work.
Right.
So sometimes if you can't make your lesson, you can take it during other time.
Oh, you can make it up.
You can make it up in the following month. But I think it's like maximum of 2 lessons that you can
make up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that works.
Yeah.
2 times you don't want to come. That's okay.
I think a group lesson on an average would cost about, in US dollars, 20 to 25 US
per time.
Per time, and I think each lesson is about 90 minutes.
Got it.
Some lessons are 2 hours, but on an average, lessons are like in 90 minutes.
Right.
So I think it's about 20 to 25 US, which is about 3,000 to 3,500 yen in Japanese.
So how many kids in the session? How many kids in the group usually then?
Mostly it's adults.
Oh, mostly adults.
Unless it's in the afternoon, it's kids. But it's adults, so they have a maximum of 10 players.
Okay.
Per court.
Gotcha. On 3 courts? 2 courts?
1 court.
On 1 court?
1 court.
Okay.
1 court. It's a money-making machine.
I see.
Yeah, so that's how they can cater for the public, because there's so many people, right?
Got it.
So they have a lot of tennis coaches. At the same time, they have a lot of students as well.
As a tourist, can I come in here and...
I don't know if you are able to be as part of a lesson student, but you should be able to hire a tennis court and play.
For a private lesson?
No, not for private lesson. You can just hire a court and play.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, how much would that be?
For court?
Yeah.
On today, I'm guessing it's about $50.
$50 US.
Yeah.
For 90 minutes.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
For
50 for an hour.
Well, but if you are, I think private lesson is about $100 an hour here.
Got it. That's not bad. That's about the same thing.
Yeah.
As America. Yeah. How rare are women coaches here?
Oh no, not rare at all.
Oh, not rare at all.
No,
Oh, okay.
very no. It's very common.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's very very common to be women coaches here.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's obviously there's more men than women, but it's a lot of women coaches.
So in America, at least where I'm at, we have a problem with women coaches because we hire them out of college. They work for us for maybe 5 years. They get married, and then they become either housewife or have a kid and do something else.
Same here too, but they come back. They always come back.
Oh, they come back?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's rare for ours to come back.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's too expensive to take care of the kid and then work to pay for the expense of taking care of the kid.
See, Japan is more like club like this is if you can get a job and if you are not too hungry about making a lot of money, it's a very easy lifestyle. Just have a look. Here we call this as a ball machine court. I think most of us call it, but in Japan it's called auto tennis, meaning automatically the ball comes at you. So I think you pay about 200 yen and the ball pops up. Yeah, I'm assuming it's about 30 to 40 balls at a time.
30 to 40 balls at a time.
So it's not about time, it's about the number of balls that you will come out of the machine. You have to bring your own equipments.
Take a look
speed.
Here. So
like a regular ball machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, so why is it written 200 there?
It's 4 o'clock till 9.
Oh.
That's okay. It's okay.
You want to try?
It's okay. Let's take a look at, we'll try it. Let's take a look at the thing here. So that's basically like a ball machine's, what you can do. Right? The spins. So flat, reverse. So this is backspin. This is top spin, right? Is my guess. And then that's for a flat ball.
This is slice, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow.
I've been here so many, I've never tried it myself.
In America, this is called a batting cage.
See, before your match, it's a good thing to do.
Oh, for sure. Uh-oh.
Woo! Whoa, I have no energy.
Oh, smooth. All right, so Matt, we just walked inside to, what surface is this?
DecoTurf.
DecoTurf.
There, just like at the U.S. Open that they use nowadays.
Okay.
Yes,
so it's hard court here.
Hard courts. These are the only 3 courts that they have maintained, having the hard courts. The rest of the courts are the artificial synthetic turf.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So I see the normal bounce that I would normally see here. Whoa, see the balls are going a little faster here inside. And then we've got a roof going on here. You can see the lines, see all those skid marks here from them sliding. These guys behind us just started warming up for doubles. There were 6 of them, I believe. There were 6 of them. They all kind of came in as a group circle and did something. What were they doing?
Who's going to play first and who's going to wait.
Okay, so how does that work?
Sarah is much more knowledgeable about Jankeng Poi.
So,
okay.
This is a paper.
Yes.
This is a scissor.
Scissor.
This is stone.
Okay.
Stone is stronger than scissor.
Okay, so it's like rock, paper, scissors.
Exactly. Same.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Got it. So whoever got the 4 that were the same or something, or then they get to play first?
First 4.
First 4.
Who wins gets to play, and then the leftover comes for the next rotation, right?
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. So these guys said that they just rented the court.
Yeah, this would be the most expensive
Let's take a look.
week.
No, we're going to take a look
behind
and watch them play a little bit.
These are the most expensive courts during a weekend. So obviously they are like 6 players, so they all share the expenses, right?
I see. Wow, these guys look like they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. So I think they belong to their own team.
I see.
I think they are used to this surface as well.
Wow. Obviously, look at this guy right here. Nice kick out. Whoa, look at him go. He tried to run around that backhand.
It's kind of dark, but once you play, I think you get used to it, right?
Oh, it's not bad at all, actually. Wow, like a pro, like a pro. Like a pro. I've been to your site, and I actually was able to translate it into English. And it was MOtennis Club, C-L-U-B. And we'll put a link on the bottom of that.
Right.
And you can actually give somebody like myself or any of you guys out there a tennis tour and take you to a club, show you around, hit an hour or 90 minutes with you, and it'll be a fun time.
Well, it doesn't have to be tennis, and Sara can just be a regular tour guide if they wanted to experience Tokyo, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Tour guide with tennis or without tennis is both.
It's fine with us. Okay, so we're actually gonna have Sara with us in a couple days in my search for the Regna rackets.
Yeah.
Do you know Regna? You do know Regna. What racket do you play with?
Oh, at the moment, it's Technify.
All right, so that's our introduction to Matt and Sara. Their website will be linked below. So Matt's name used to be Mohammed. He converted religions to Christianity. So now his name is Matthew. Yep. So therefore, there is a name difference from the website to the actual person.
Same person.
Okay, same person. All right.
And Sara.
And we got Sara in the back there. Okay, and Sara's name is
Noriko.
Noriko.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to Japan.
All right, guys, this is part 1 of our journey out here in Japan. All right, guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis in Japan. Oh!
Great job, Aaron.
I got you, Rob, buddy. Look, I got you, Rob. Oh, man. I got you, Rob. I got you, Rob. Thank you for the weekly lesson, dude.
Aaron, off, back toe. Again.
Oh, I got you, Rob. I got you, Rob. I got you, Rob. Now, if you want a patient pro, just like Coach Rob, hey, Play Your Court is the place. Your pro can come to you, right? They can come out to your site. All you need to do is go to playyourcourt.com. You can even get a discount there. playyourcourt.com/tennis spin.
Harry, are you sure you're right-handed?